Hi, what's going on, family? This one here is important because I do tell most TIs, especially men, or women, you know what I'm saying, but mainly men that have to deal with this situation. It's a little different. I'm not saying it's better or worse than women got to deal with, but it's definitely different. As a man, when you're in charge of your family, when you take responsibility for your family, and you stand at the head of your family, certain things that's happening. But I tell y'all, even if it's like I said, it really don't matter if you got a family. Protect your family the most. But what I want to talk about in this one, because I tell y'all, it's bigger than you. So always never let your pride and ego get in the way of protecting your family. Notice that there is somebody targeting you, and every targeted individual, I can't say this enough, everybody around a targeted individual end up becoming a targeted individual. But I want to speak on them infiltrating our families, basically, and separating, trying to separate us. It's not always the spouse. Sometimes it's the parents. Sometimes it's the children, But this is what they do. They try to infiltrate. But the reason I tell y'all, you're going to have to push your pride and your ego to the side and, make the best decision for your family. But don't be abused. Don't be abused. You are the victim here. You know what I'm saying? Is you didn't do nothing for nobody to sell you out. Well, I know I didn't. I can't really speak on everybody's situation, but for the most part, I think we're pretty much innocent. Most targeted individuals. Maybe not all of them. Like I said, they gotta use certain people to make to make their case. To make it seem good, seem correct. But what I wanted to speak on mainly in this, man, don't feed into the manipulation, because it's still going to become a lot of manipulation. They're probably going to still be monitoring you, and affiliated with the same scumbags that's doing this to you. They probably still going to be doing it to you and lying to you in your face and doing all kind of scumbag stuff. But don't feed into that stuff. Don't, first of all, emotionally detach yourself. Once you see that these people is working with them, I'm not telling you to stop loving them and stop doing none of that. What I'm telling you, though, is protect your emotions. These people will try to, emotionally break you down. That's what they use them for. That's the reason they get to your significant other. That's the reason they get to your parents. This is the reason they get to your children, because they know you love that thing. Now, if the thing that you love take you for granted, because basically by them using them, if they're not scared, that they, because they do try to scare people. Certain things, no, they just taking you for granted. So that is something you need to recognize. You know what I'm saying? They just keep lying. And listen, you don't owe trust to a liar. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need to be feeding into that either, because that's playing a game. You know what I'm saying? So no, we don't play the game. We stay true to ourselves. We stay ourselves. And, we document shit. But, again, take precaution when dealing with people close, like your family. The main thing they want to do is destroy your family. But once you see these people is involved, again, emotionally detach. I'm not saying stop loving them. I don't think that's easy for anybody. You can't love somebody and turn it off like that. That's bullshit. But what I'm saying is, if they take your emotions and your feelings for granted, then detach from them, and you're winning. You're not losing. They're losing. First of all, cause they in bed with some scumbags. These people with sex trafficking people, doing all, setting people up, and they just made, like I said, they just made themselves a loose end. You know what I'm saying? By signing up with them people, now you became a loose end, or they became a loose end. I mean, this is frightening, especially for a man. You know what I'm saying? As the protector of his family, if you see especially they get into sex trafficking and stuff like that, and they start sex trafficking your significant other or your spouse or whatever you consider them as. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you still gonna have to emotionally detach from them. They making their own decisions. They're doing what they want to do. And you have to accept that. You know what I'm saying? You could give them guidance, but if they're not taking your guidance, detach. Just remove your emotions. And it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? But that is what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? And let them do them. Let them see what they do. Let them do it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? As simple as put, but always be yourself. Always, like I said, that's your family. Always push your best foot forward. Do the work, man. You got work to do. Point blank, period. You have to build emotional intelligence with what you're dealing with. It's nothing else going to help you. I'm telling you, it's nothing else. Nobody can. Listen, they going to have you in a psych unit. I'm just going to be honest. Even without being targeted, man, family situations put people in psych units, man. They never come back. And some people never come back from, the stuff that happened to them. So be careful, man. Definitely be careful. But, like I said, it's bigger than you. Definitely, do the best thing for your family, but protect yourself. Protect your emotions. Protect your heart. You know what I'm saying? Protect your fucking mind. This is what these scumbags is after. And like I said, if certain people sacrifice themselves, then that's on them. But yeah, still do your best. Still try to show the best love you possibly can. Look, if y'all can work something out where as though, you allowing them to do them and you know what I'm saying, you still able to be there for your children and stuff like that, man, do that, man. Because you really don't want to leave your significant other in charge of your children and they're being controlled by these pieces of trash. These people is perverts. These people is involved with sex trafficking and all kind of heinous stuff. These people, we know they monitoring us 24/7 in our house. Like these people literally make noise while I'm having sex. So we know we dealing with some disgusting, despicable pieces of trash. Now, would you want these people around your children? So do you think it's the best thing for taking yourself out of that situation, away from your children, and just leaving the vulnerable spouse, whether it's a male or a female, whether it's a parent or whatever involved? Would you feel comfortable knowing that they're controlling them, leaving them in charge of your children? You know what I'm saying? And that's a decision you have to make. You know what I'm saying? I can't really tell you. I think it's just best to think about the children. Not think about how your pride is being hurt and your ego or your feelings or whatever you may, want to look at. Whatever loss you feel like you taking, is it worth more than your children being protected? Man, and for me, the answer is fuck no. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do anything I can to protect my children and even my children's mother, because, at the end of the day, if that's going to affect them. If they control her and destroy her and break her down, that's going to destroy them. If they end up, let me not even speak that way, but whatever the case may be, if they end up hurting your children's mother or father, either way, I think that's a loss to your children. You know what I'm saying? So no, you have to protect their mind as much as you can. Again, don't be manipulated. If they take you for granted, again, let them do it to themselves, but don't feed into that. And the other reason you don't want to feed into that is because that's what the white supremacists want you to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what the people, the puppet masters on top want you to do. They want you to feed in the little situations that they trying to cause in your household. They want you to do that so they can try to use that against you and use the people that they controlling against you. So you got to understand the game at the end of the day, man. But I'm out of here. I'm Raphael Rashim, and this is the True I Speak podcast. Protect your heart, protect your mind, protect your family. You know what I'm saying? Damn sure protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here.